Minecraft has hundreds of items, but there are some that you just can't get anymore. So subscribe and let's look at the items that Mojang removed or made unobtainable over Minecraft's 12-year history. Number 1. Minecraft has apples, berries, and melons, but another fruit that was going to be added was the banana. However, you couldn't eat them because this was a banana pickaxe. This is not a joke. It was going to be called the Monkey Motivator, and the art director said it looked exactly like a banana on a stick. Mojang really were going to add a banana pickaxe to jungle areas in Minecraft dungeons. Not sure you're going to be mining many diamonds with that though. Number 2. With Minecraft 1.18's giant snowy mountains, you might think it would be fun to have some skis. Skis were added to Minecraft back in 2012, but you couldn't actually use them. Dinnerbone added the texture to the game files to distract players from what was really coming in the next update. The skis were eventually removed, and Mojang had successfully tricked us all. Number 3. I'm not Mark Rober, but I know that elephant's toothpaste is a fun science experiment. Mojang even removed it from the education edition of Minecraft. They accidentally left a particle texture in the game files labeled elephant toothpaste. It might have looked like this in game, but the item was scrapped before Mojang could even finish making it. Number 4. There's already Minecraft in VR, but there used to be VR in Minecraft. An April Fool's update added reality vision goggles that made signs look like this and added a huge hologram right in front of your eyes. It's a shame they cancelled the HoloLens because we nearly had that in real life. The tech from the future doesn't stop there. We also had a smarter watch that showed the time above the hotbar. That's better than the clock that stayed in the game. Number 5. This one was removed because Mojang decided it wasn't fun. You were originally going to be able to buy diamond dust in Minecraft dungeons. This was worth 1,000 emeralds when bought from the Mason, an unused mob. The magic dust would upgrade a weapon's power by 1 level. I think it sounds quite fun, but that price is more steep than one of the new mountains. Number 6. An early version of the Buzzy Bees update in 2019 had a secret item added to the game. This is crystallized honey. We don't know exactly what this was for, but some people think it would have been a food item. All of the uses got fulfilled by the honeycomb item instead. Any references to crystallized honey were removed less than 2 months later, so this item didn't even last as long as some real honeybees can. Number 7. Okay, this one's not really an item, but it was too funny to leave out. The first ever publicly released version of Minecraft Pocket Edition had these 5 icons left in the files. These 3 are clearly icons for multiplayer, single player, and settings, but then there's just this trash can with giant eyes. Maybe it was for deleting worlds? Either way, I'm terrified. Number 8. Before emeralds, we had rubies. Rubies in Minecraft have taken many forms. These 2 versions of rubies were used in 2012, but got changed to emeralds at the last minute. Rubies reappeared 7 years later in Minecraft Earth as currency with very weird pricing. 40 rubies are a stack, but it takes 100 to make a block. 2,000 rubies will set you back $80, but luckily you can't buy them anymore. Number 9. Paintings have been in the game for 11 years, but these paintings never made it into the final game. These 4 paintings were found in the files of a Bedrock update, and another update made them look like this. There's earth, fire, water, and wind, but you can't get any of them anymore. You also can't get the Wither painting in the 3DS version, probably because there's no Wither to build. Number 10. When Minecraft was first being worked on in 2009, Mojang added in a few items from their older games. One of these was the Quiver, which held arrows. You might have been able to hold more than 64 arrows inside, but it made much more sense just to hold the arrows like normal items. Mojang removed the Quiver and tried to add it again in 2015, but decided not to. Minecraft Dungeons now has a Quiver, so at least it managed to live on. Number 11. 6 armor sets seems like enough, but there was another armor set that got removed. Studded armor was in the game for a few months. It was planned to be a mix of chainmail and leather armor. In the same versions, leather armor was called cloth armor and was crafted with wool. Also, the original texture comes from the same game as the Quiver. Mobs used to have plate armor, which didn't actually do anything apart from make them look slightly different. Number 12. Teaming up in survival games has always been great for an advantage, but when adding the battle minigame to console versions, the developers removed an item that would have let us team up. They were planning to add alliances and would have used this letter, but the feature went unused. The console versions also have this unused iron and diamond elytra, which was probably for the glide minigame. Number 13. You finished a massive build and want to share it with the world. There's not really an easy way to get a picture standing in front of it, is there? Well, with the camera, this used to be possible. Pocket Edition used to have a camera which looked like an egg in the inventory. You could stand it up and start a timer to take a photo. It was removed in 2016, but re-added as an Education Edition exclusive a few years later. Now, when you take a photo, it goes into a portfolio book, which allows you to export them. Number 14. You can't get this next item in the creative menu or with commands, even with education features turned on. You can craft glow sticks of all different colors. Using them will shake them, causing them to light up. Similarly, you can make sparklers with magnesium, which hiss and get destroyed when you walk into water. In real life, magnesium burns in air and metals change the color of the flame, so this is actually quite a realistic item. Unfortunately, you can't get it normally. Number 15. You're bound to come across loads of flower types as you adventure. Mojang actually removed a few over the years. This is the Pioneer, which was first shown here by Jens. It was the main flower at his wedding, but got replaced in Minecraft by the peony. The texture stayed in the game files and got updated in 1.14, even though it hadn't been obtainable since 1.7. Roses used to be cyan in Pocket Edition, and the red rose was replaced because rose bushes are more realistic. Little bit less romantic though. Number 16. In 2015, Jeb was asked if he could add nachos to the game. He unfortunately said that Mojang won't be adding nachos. He did say that corn could be a fun food source, so we might get that in the future. I won't make a corny joke here though. Turnips were also mentioned once before an update came out, but they were never added. Number 17. Coal, iron, and gold were the first ever ores added, though you were originally going to combine coal and iron to make steel. It would have been used for armor and weapons more powerful than iron. This sort of explains where flint and steel gets its name. It was actually added before flint, back when axes looked like this. Yeah, they really had two sides. Number 18. There are plenty of music discs in Minecraft, but one of them was removed. You can get the disc for cats from chests or creepers, but what about dog? C418 did make a song called Dog, and it used to play after cat finished playing in a jukebox. It's raining cats and dogs. Also, the monster heard at the end of the 11 disc directly inspired the Warden. Number 19. Ender pearls are one of Minecraft's most unique types of item. I mean, they let you teleport in survival. However, there's another dimension that Mojang could give us pearls from. In 2018, a developer called the Raddest Bro mentioned adding nether pearls to the game, but the nether update came and we didn't get them. He didn't say exactly what they were going to do, but they might have been for finding a nether fortress. I guess we'll never know. Number 20. Did you know there are 40 potions in Minecraft? Well, there were 30 more that got removed, like the burpee potion, stinky potion, and bungling potion. Those are all real names of potions with no effect. I'll take one debonair potion, please. There used to be even more, which were obtained by using redstone to revert an extended potion, which for some reason created a separate type of potion with the same effect. Number 21. Minecarts with chests are great for storage systems, and TNT minecarts can be pretty fun. There are a few minecart types that were removed, however. Dinnerbone tweeted this screenshot in 2013 showing dispenser minecarts. You can't get those, but you can get spawner minecarts using the /summon command. Redstone minecarts are unique to Minecraft dungeons, but there are no normal ones. Number 22. Remember the trash can from earlier? Well, there's actually an item called garbage that Mojang only lets you get in the Education Edition. While making one of the many chemical compounds like this, if you make a wrong move and use an invalid recipe, you'll be given a flaming pile of gunpowder. Imagine that happened while crafting something normally. None of these compounds are in the creative menu, so you have to make each one manually every time you need them. Number 23. When you go to craft, you've definitely seen the little green knowledge book that you have in your inventory. They were originally going to be found in chests. Picking one up and using it would teach you some more crafting recipes. This feature was partially left in the game's code, so you can spawn in books that do this. The ones that spawn naturally were removed. They have the same magenta name color in the inventory like most other unobtainable items. Number 24. Before real fish mobs were added in the update Aquatic, there were only fish items. One of them got removed by Mojang in this update. It was just called fish and looked like this. This type of fish was first added all the way back in 2010 and could be cooked. The fish was replaced with cod, which makes more sense than having fish and salmon as separate things. Number 25. A few crafting recipes for items have been removed over the years. The enchanted golden apple used to be obtainable using 8 gold blocks, and chainmail armor could be crafted using fire. If you somehow managed to get fire in an item form using inventory editors, you could turn it into chainmail armor. This meant chainmail armor was unobtainable for years until villager trading was added. Horse armor also used to have a crafting recipe, and horse saddles were in the game for a while until they got removed. Number 26. Bone meal can run out quickly when you're using a lot of white dye. Why not make bleach instead? In Minecraft Education Edition, by combining water and sodium hypochlorite, you'll get this, which can be used to instantly turn any wool item white. Only problem is that you can't even spawn it in with commands. Bleach even works for removing patterns from banners instead of having to use a cauldron. Number 27. This item is very fine. That's its actual name. The very fine item was a secret item in an April Fool's version, found in the isolation dimension in an item frame next to this bed. It uses the texture of the side of a grass block. There's no way to craft it, and you can't find it in the creative inventory. It doesn't have much of a use either, so the reason it looks quite like this is a bit of a mystery. Number 28. When you walk around in real life, you leave footprints behind. So Mojang Mojang were going to make footprints into a feature in Minecraft. You might be thinking that's not an item, but the same update that added the very fine item also had a footprint item found in a chest in the missing dimension. This is a joke referencing the unused particle that uses the same texture and how it's missing from the final game. I'd love to see footprints make a return, but they might leak the locations of a few secret bases. Number 29. We all know that brewing stands are for making potions and nothing else. That's wrong in the Education Edition. Mojang actually lets you make medicine in this version, but not in the main game. A poison antidote is made with silver, a weakness curing elixir is made with cobalt, eye drops that cure blindness are made with calcium, and a tonic that cures nausea is made with bismuth. In real life, bismuth subsalicylate is used to treat nausea, but you didn't expect to learn that. Number 30. Another educational item that Mojang won't give us in the main game is super fertilizer. Using ammonia and phosphorus, make this stuff to produce more flowers in a larger area than bone meal when used on grass. It grows trees and crops instantly when used, instead of after a few uses, like how bone meal used to work, before Mojang made it slightly worse. Number 31. Do capes count as items? Some people have had their unique capes removed by Mojang, like Mick Lee, who suggested the Pigman. The cape was removed because too many people asked for their own unique capes. This developer used to have a prismarine cape, but it was removed from his account. You used to get this cape by playing a lot of Scrolls, Mojang's other game that's now been shut down. Number 32. Even though it's impossible to lock doors and chests without commands, Minecraft is no stranger to having keys. The 3D Shareware April Fool's update had 3 types of key. The red one was dropped by the Wither, the blue key was dropped by an Elder Guardian, and Ravagers dropped yellow keys. These supposedly open doors of the same color, but there aren't any to try them on. Minecraft Dungeons also has these gold and diamond key golems. The same April Fool's update had a 3D item. For some reason, you could eat it for a photo of the developers to appear. Number 33. Wouldn't it be funny if you could attach balloons to mobs and watch them float away into the air? You can actually do this in the Education Edition. Iron golems and pandas are extra heavy and float up a little more slowly, while foxes and chickens float up pretty fast. You can attach them to fences too, or just hold one in your hand. They're crafted with latex, helium, and a lead, not to be confused with lead. Number 34. You've seen the secret potions you can't get in Minecraft Java Edition, but there are 9 unique types of potion in Minecraft Dungeons that you probably don't know about. There's the Shadow Brew, giving invisibility and strength. You can get the Sweet Brew, which gives a defense boost and 2 minutes of freezing resistance. And you can even get a Dense Brew for melee resistance. Some of the other potions are like ones from the main game, but with a different bottle design. The new bottle shapes would be great in normal Minecraft, so that you could easily see which potion is which. Number 35. There are 206 items that aren't obtainable in the main game, but are in Minecraft Dungeons. Some of them can only be carried by hostile mobs, like the Ladle, which is a spoon held by Vindicator chefs. There are 55 unique armor sets, including the unobtainable Curious armor, which was going to have a 5% chance to teleport you when hit. You can get it in the arcade version, where it's called Ender armor. Watch this video here to learn about the rest of the blocks that Mojang just won't give you. Subscribe!